If you've seen my videos over the past month or two, you'll know that I set out on a journey to master every single bear map in a series I made called The Bear Mastery. Not now, intro. Anyways, it took me hours and hours of playing bear, but eventually I did it and got to have every single mastery skin, so I figured that now is the best time for me to rank every single one. There are about 29 of these skins in total, however, only one man will decide where these skins place, that being me, Enso Ninja. So sit back and enjoy the video, and remember that this contains opinions. If you have a problem with them, make your own list. Anyways, let's start off with D tier, because believe it or not, some of these skins are bad enough to deserve D tier.
The zombies are coming.
I thought last place was going to be difficult for me to decide, but it wasn't. Zombie King is easily the worst one. This has just got to be one of the most disappointing skins ever made. Like, normally with a mastery skin, they have something that makes them worth all the effort you put into them, whether it be having a 3D model, having something unique to them, like unique idle animations, walks, or just looking cool, but Zombie King has none of these attributes. In fact, dare I say, I actually think it offers less than regular skins. Here's the thing, this is a zombie skin, and normally a zombie skin has walking animations and voice lines, so you'd think that the zombie mastery skin would provide more than that, but no, it provides less. Zombie King awkwardly slides around and doesn't have anything to say. And on top of that, the skin is so huge that it's genuinely difficult to use in-game. This has got to be one of the worst skins ever created. It's just so bland, uninspired. Overall, I just don't like Zombie King at all. And it would help that if I liked the map, but Undead Coming 2 has got to be one of my least favorite maps in the game. It's definitely better than that horrible 2020 version of the map, but still, I never liked Undead Coming 2 that much. So overall, Zombie King is just super bland to me.
Much better.
Most of these mastery skins are very well liked, so obviously some of the lower placements are going to be controversial. But with that being said, second to last place goes to Cygas. But wait, this skin looks really cool. I mean, I love the cyan color scheme, I like the weird appendages it's got, reminds me of Deoxys. And yes, I know it's based off of Gygas from Earthbound, which is like a game I've never played, but I know that. And on top of that, it's got these weird holes in its face. This skin looks cool, why'd I put it so low down? Wait, what do you mean it doesn't look like that in the game? It looks like this? Ugh. Normally I like it when skins have a very abstract theming to them. I mean, skins like Unwell and Vector are some of my favorites in the game, but Cygas is just too abstract in its theming. I mean, those horrible glitchy effects just make it so hard to tell what I'm looking at. When I look at it without the effects, I know what I'm looking at, but in-game, these effects are constantly shifting. I mean, how is anyone, when they get the skin blind, meant to know that those things on the right of it are holes, when those same holes are constantly shifting around? It's just, this skin is practically incomprehensible, and I don't think any skin should be like that. So, even though Cygas is a unique and inspired concept, I just really hate how it looks, so it gets second to last on the list. Picture this, you've spent hours trying to master every single map in the game and you've finally done it, and you find out there's an extra reward for doing so. You check your inventory excited, and all you get is Golden Buckethead. This is definitely the most low quality skin of the bunch by a mile, and for that reason you're probably wondering why it isn't last. And it's because, first things first, it's actually usable in game and I actually know what I'm looking at here. But second thing second, I just think the audacity of this skin's existence is funny. It's like, yeah, you spent hours mastering all the maps. Cheetah Man then just says to you, hey, take this, and be satisfied. I think that's funny. Cheetah Man definitely knows how to make fun of people who sweat at his game, and that is the only reason why Golden Buckethead isn't in last place. With that being said, we're now done with D tier. Yes, 3 mastery skins got D tier. Surprising, I know. But now we're moving on to C tier. These skins are just okay. Starting off with Do you hear the flip of the jibber jibber jab woven? Oh my god, I gotta get out of here whenever. Area 51 Pasta Creature, Scary Real, Jeffrey, Spooky EXE, Maze, Blue Monster Smile, Charles, Steak Alien Monster, Run Red, Hyper Realistic, Mist HD, 720p, Wuggy, Five Night Horror, Midnight Doors, Scary World, is definitely one of the more unique skins on this list. Its gimmick is quite cool, with the whole gimmick being that it could change its face into multiple things, which are references to creepypastas of course. I only have one problem with this gimmick, and it's that some of the faces don't really look that good, and you can't choose which face you use in game, so one moment you're using a face that's cool, and then it swaps to one that you don't like. If you think all the faces look good, more power to you, but for me personally, some of them are just kind of poorly drawn to me, either that or they just look strange on the skin, so because of that, Area 51 Pasta Creature, Scary Real, Jeffrey, Spooky EXE, Maze, Blue Monster Smile, Charles, Steak Alien Monster, Run Red, Hyper Realistic, Miss HD, 720p, Wuggy, Five Night Horror, Midnight Doors, Scary World gets a relatively low ranking.
It's being a night guard!
Red Pirate is definitely one of the more detailed skins in this list. I mean, there's a lot to look at. The barrel of gold behind it, the hook, the fact that half of its face is missing for some reason. Overall, there's just a lot here. But truth be told, I really feel like this skin doesn't offer too much from a design perspective. I mean, I like the birds, those are spooky, but there's not really much else to say. This skin is good, but compared to other skins, I don't think it really compares.
Hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me.
Next up is Submarine. Submarine is a super unique skin. I mean, just look at this vehicular monstrosity. It's got a lot of cool effects to it, like how its head spins and how it makes this beeping noise, but admittedly there's not really much that makes me like it a lot, and so it gets relatively low in this ranking.
Driving in my car right after a beer. Hey, that bomb is shaped like a deer.
We've now left C tier and have entered B tier. Yes, we're already getting into the good skins. We've had plenty of bear skins that are in vehicles, but this is the most vehicular of the bunch. I mean, what's more fun than committing vehicular manslaughter as two different bears? I really like this skin. I mean, it's got this cool lobby music to it. Which, fun fact, is the same lobby music that played in the old years of Bear Alpha, which makes me wonder why they can't just bring back these old themes. Anyway, Jeep Drivers is just a cool skin. I feel like pretty much anyone can agree on that. But the problem is, there are just so many good Mastery skins here that even skins as cool as this have to place low in the list. Hello everyone, I'm Gob! Next up is Gob. I have been waiting for Gob to get in the game for many years now, so getting it as a Mastery skin is just oh so cool. I know that this skin existing is basically just fan service, but like, it's Gob. It's Gob, okay? And they didn't just make it a yellow Bob skin, they made it like wobble around, or as I said earlier, jiggle physics, which I kind of regret now. But that's okay, because Gob is a good skin.
I'm Shadow Freddy, I'm so awesome and black.
Next up is Shadow Monster Man. I actually didn't think I'd like Shadow Man that much when I first heard about it, but then I got it and used the skin and found myself liking it quite a bit. With that being said, I don't think I could put this one too high up on the list, because in the end of the day, it's just a, how do I say this? It's just a dark, no, it's just, it's the color of a black hole, no, it's just, on the lower end of the color spectrum, no, it's just it's just a shadow guy. And without many other colors to help it stand out, Shadow Monster Man only gets 21st in the list, but I do like the glitching effects. That's all cool stuff.
Give me the keys.
And now we have the Mastery skin that you get from the map that uses the music that is playing right now, Cheddar Disciple. I really like Cheddar Disciple's design. It's basically this cheese-based bear that's half melting with multiple weird appendages. It looks so weird to me that I genuinely thought it was going to be a version of Atrocity, and while I'm a bit disappointed it wasn't, hey, what we got's still cool. Admittedly though, this skin is really noisy. Like bro, if you've heard the noises this thing makes in game, it is one of the loudest skins in the entire game. With that being said, this skin is just really cool, and the fact that it's only in 20th place just goes to show how great a lot of these Mastery skins are.
Never buy no weed from the gas station, bro.
Most Mastery skins have a bunch of effects to them, but if we're being fair, I feel like Cauldron Monster kinda lacks them. It's basically just a regular bear skin with 2 walks. And while a lot of people don't like this skin for that reason, me personally, I think this is one of those examples where the design makes up for it. I mean, this skin just looks so cool. I like the design of the pot, I love the contrasting colors between the 3 bear heads. It's just, I know this skin lacks effects and that's why it's not as high up as it could be, but the design really does save it for me. Next up is Pipe Bug, which, fun fact, was the first Mastery skin I got out of all 26 of the maps, and I must say, this is a really cool skin. And also probably the grossest Mastery skin ever made. If I ever did like a top 5 grossest bear skins video, this might get the #1 spot. First things first, when this thing burps, it literally leaks sewer water out of its mouth. Like, bro, you don't get grosser than that. Well, I guess you could, but then Roblox would probably ban you, so... Overall, I really like Pipe Bug, with its goofy looking design, the rusty colors, and also the Sam was here Easter egg if you look inside of it. Just really cool and funny looking guy. Next is Steampunker, which, can I just say, this has got to be one of the most underrated Mastery skins. Like, I get it doesn't have walks, but dude, this skin just aesthetically is so pleasing. I've always thought that the steampunk kind of aesthetic has been really cool, and so to make a bear skin out of it is just really cool. I love the way the skin looks with all the different colors on it. I like the boat. This skin is just, it's a really nice looking skin. I don't know what else to say.
Run.
Next we have one of the most unique skins in the game, though a lot of skins could have that title, the Sock. Despite being called the Sock, there are actually 8 socks. This skin's name is a lie. F tier. In all seriousness, I think this skin's really cool. I like how it's 8 different socks instead of just being one skin, and you don't really get sock creature related skins that often, so it's cool to see one here. The random colors is also a very nice touch. Overall, just really nice skin. Is Snake. And here's another goofy little Mastery skin, Serpent. I remember when I first saw the icon for the Undead Coming 2 Mastery, I didn't think it would be Zombie King and instead thought it would be a Draco Bloxer. And even though it wasn't, which is disappointing, I'm glad we got something that resembles a Draco Bloxer, that of course being Serpent. I think Serpent's a fun and unique skin, with it having this segmented like appearance, kinda like that centipede looking thing I remember off of Pixels. Overall, I like the skin quite a lot. Who are you gonna call? Ghost Bearster? I don't know, it doesn't really roll off the tongue that wet. Similarly to Cauldron Monster, this is another Mastery skin that doesn't really have anything unique or special about it, but also similarly to Cauldron Monster, I don't think it really matters. I like it when skins are simplistic, and this is one of them, so overall I just don't have many complaints here. I like how well drawn, or, you know, designed the skin is. I like the little ghost it has that it's vacuuming up. Overall, there's just a lot of detail on the skin, despite it being relatively simple. Fish! Actually, it's a whale, you bloody Neanderthal. Fish! Whale, whale, whale. What do we have here? I'm so sorry for telling that joke. Well, actually I'm not, but let's pretend I am. Whale is one of the more underrated Mastery skins out there. Maybe not as underrated as Steampunker, but like still, there was a lot of effort put into this skin. I know it's not really shaped like a whale, but honestly, I don't care. I think having another skin of the Commando build is just really cool. And on top of that, the skin has these watery effects when it walks, along with fish, whiteys, which just really fun detail. I could tell a lot of effort was put into this skin. Jester is such a cool skin, dude. I love the color scheme of red, white. I'm a sucker for that kind of color scheme, so this skin having it already gets it high up. But also, the skin is just really cool and creative. Like, you can see the skin poking its arms out behind some curtains of these shrunken bear heads. It's like, I've seen people call this Mastery skin uncreative, and to those who said that, take a closer look at the skin. Are your eyes closed? This is just such a cool skin, and I love the slowed down theme as well. It's some nice stuff. Okay, I kind of feel bad for him, he was literally wedging that cheesy Alright, I know what you guys are saying. How on earth did the alien from Neptune get all the way up to 11th? Well, me personally, I just like this guy. It's as simple as that. I've wanted the alien from Neptune to be a skin for a while now. I've just always liked this character and the way it looks. I really like the blue and white color scheme. A lot of colors just look really nice with white, that's what I've noticed. And so finally getting this skin in the game is just really cool for me. Plus the skin is completely unique. There aren't any other run creatures in Bear Alpha as an available skin, so having this guy is really cool. If you're mad at me for this opinion, remember, it's just a PNG in a video game. If this is your biggest concern in life, get a new life. We are now in the top 10 and also S tier. What a coincidence. So let's start off with the life form. I mean, I know the color scheme for this skin is a little bit boring, but honestly, everything else about this skin is just so cool. I've wanted a Backrooms related skin for a while, and bro, this one just does it so well. I like how it looks like one of those weird people in the hazmat suits that you'd see wandering around in the Backrooms. You know, something like that. I'm no expert on Backrooms lore, but still, I love how this skin starts off as just this sitting down, slumped, Golden Freddy-like thing, and then when it walks, it just turns into a monstrosity. Just super well executed skin. Then next up, entering single digits is Test Tube. Tubular, bro! I really like the color scheme of this skin, and I mean it this time. This skin practically changes to every single color of the rainbow, starting off green, and then when it walks, it just changes into all sorts of colors. I like the detail on the skin, how it just looks like this smiling monstrosity, and the fact that it wobbles around when it walks is cool too. I feel like a bit too many skins just do the whole, oh, it's wobbling gimmick, but still, this skin also has this bubbling sound, so yep, it's really cool and original.
Wah! Wah! You like that? Huh? You like that? Wah! You just tune this out, don't you? Wah! Well, tune this out! Wah!
Next up is what I would consider by far the most popular mastery skin, Tears Before Bedtime. Seriously, you guys vote monochrome nearly every time you get the chance. Stop, there are other mastery skins. Tears Before Bedtime has got to be one of the most popular bear skins released in years. I mean, it got a YouTuber with 1 million subscribers to come to bear. Like, that's a crazy accomplishment. Anyways, as for my thoughts, yeah, this skin rules. I really like the black and white color scheme, the heart that sometimes just appears to blow up, and that audio, bro. That audio cemented as one of the scariest skins ever made. I don't know if it beats Parasite, but still, it's a spooky guy. I don't have much else to say. I mean, both versions are really good. I guess I slightly prefer the deluxe version, even if it's a little hard to use in game, but still, just peak skin.
You're insane! You're in pain! I can tell by what you're saying, but...
I'm hospital spirits, I'm surrounded by ghosts. Yeah. As much as I like Shadow Monster Man, I can't lie, Hospital Spirits is basically just what Shadow Monster Man wishes it could be. It's got this really nice whitish color scheme, with a bunch of differently colored ghosts around it, adding some nice color contrast, along with the flame on its head, and just these cracks all around its body. It's just, wow, a lot of effort was put into this skin. And considering that this is just a zombie skin goes to show, man, they could have made Zombie King a good skin, but just didn't. Overall, Hospital Spirits is awesome. Darkness called, but I was on the phone, so I missed him. And we have entered the top 5, starting with... Oh, what's that? Yorick's Resting Place is an amazing mastery skin? What is it? Oh, that's cool. Yorick's Resting Place has got to have one of the most well-designed mastery skins out there. For Yorick's Resting Place, they decided to make a giant living tree with spider-like legs that crawl around, along with Yorick just chilling by its side. That is such a cool concept for a skin. And not only that, but the skin on top of all that, I think I said that twice, looks cool as well. I just know these next 4 skins are going to be amazing, because we've already reached peak. I cannot believe we finally got a Siren Head bear skin in Bear Alpha, and I also cannot believe that it is an absolutely amazing skin. Good job to whoever made this, probably Pudding Eevee. I know for some the color brown might be considered a bit of a boring color scheme, but honestly I don't really care, because it's also got hints of green, implying that this skin is one and the same with nature itself, which is super cool. And I also love the voice lines as well. There are all these loud siren-like noises, which makes sense, it's called Hornhead. But my favorite voice line of the bunch is definitely the final one, which sounds like a mix of a horn along with something laughing. I don't know if that was the intention, but bro, it just sounds so cool. I love this skin so much.
Why are you talking? You're a machine.
Even though Astroph is a map I have relatively mixed feelings on, I can't lie, the mastery for it rules. The skin is just this giant cyborg-like bear skin, but that's not the thing I like so much about it. Well, it's one of the things, but you know. What I like is that they bothered to give this guy full animations. Normally a skin will just have random walking animations, kinda like zombie skins, or just slide around like doggles. But this guy, nah, he crawls. And because of that, I can confidently say that Mecha is one of my favorite mastery skins out there. With that being said, we have reached the top 2, and let me tell you, it was so hard for me to decide which one was my favorite, but in the end, I came to a decision.
Did things get really hard in here, or is it just me?
I already loved System Crypt, but oh my goodness, the mastery for it is just near perfect. Tomb Keeper has got to be one of the best skins they've ever put out. It's appropriately terrifying, has this awesome red and orange color scheme, and on top of all of that, I love the meaning it has. Its description says, "Bite your thumb at God, may I lie betwixt you and the gates to heaven." And when the skin walks, it suddenly opens its eyes and screams at you, holding its hand out. But it's not holding its hand out to grab you, no, it's holding its hand out to say stop, to say that for your crimes, it will not allow you to pass on to heaven. You don't just die when this thing kills you, it drags you down to System Crypt with it. And that to me, the fact that they put that kind of symbolism in a simple bear skin is why this deserves the number 2 spot. The fact that this isn't number 1 is just so surprising, but in the end, there was just one skin I liked slightly more. Visionary. Just visionary. This skin is absolutely amazing, absolutely perfect. I cannot name a single flaw in this skin's design. You could say that the neck being long is a flaw, but like, if you ask me, that just kind of heightens its absurdity. Anyways, Visionary to me is just one of the coolest concepts for a skin. Remember Ito, that weird rotting zombie-like bear? Well, what if we got that? Took in some inspiration from Two-Face from Marvel, and on top of all that, made it a painter with randomized paintings along with other paintings that circled around it. That is Visionary. Visionary has got to be one of the most inspired concepts for a skin ever conceived, and I adore that. And what you're listening to now? Yeah, Visionary has a theme, and I love the theme so much. It might actually be the best theme of any skin in Bear Alpha. It's perfectly catchy yet so uncomfortable. This could genuinely give someone goosebumps. All of this combined is why I think out of the 29 mastery skins, Visionary reigns supreme. I guess Anemoia really is the gift that keeps on giving. Thank you all for watching, and extra thanks to the members. Thanks to the Endstone members of my channel, A200_E, Electricity-B3E, Dr. Bibberton, Fashion Lover 09, Milkshake, V_real_rewrite, and big thanks to the Endstone fans of my channel, Barely If You Could YouTube, Buck is Dumb, Snowball189, Crazy0716, Friend_Deltarune_real, Corapid_grill.ches, Nolbra, Snowyfall, Romana_324, Apollo-1S5JZ, NP Gaming 101, Very Unlucky Guy 913, Nicholas Games RJ, Kato_lol, Sausage 987, and Zinc. You guys are all epic. And with that monster of a video finally over, it is time to say goodbye. LOL.